Meet the Czinger 21C, a performance-based 3D printed hypercar that's threatening to change everything we know about automobile design and manufacturing. Inspired by the cutting-edge creativity of the human mind in collaboration with artificial intelligence, this bad boy has smashed multiple records, including McLaren's famous lap time. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, because the 21C has more tricks up its sleeve than Genie has in his lamp. And in this video, I will reveal them all to you. So what exactly makes the Czinger 21C so special, and how on earth did it smoke McLaren's P1 lap record? Well, let's find out together. When Kevin Czinger first had the vision to create the Czinger 21C, it must have felt like an impossible dream, much like Elon Musk's plan to send humans to Mars by 2050. But unlike the Tesla CEO, Kevin has a son and co-founder who shares his dream in Lucas Czinger. Together, the father and son duo have redefined the design and manufacturing processes of automobiles, thereby solving one of the biggest challenges that has plagued the industry since the days of Henry Ford. At first glance, the Czinger 21C looks like a flying pod on four wheels. It's bold, sharp, and sleek, exactly how you would expect a hypercar to look. Aesthetically, we couldn't have asked for anything better. However, the real marvel of this car is its 3D printed components, which have been defined as an artistry and technological breakthrough for the automotive industry. Basically, the 21C is 90% made of aluminum and 10% made of a secret sauce material that the California-based manufacturer has refused to reveal. But critically, a significant part of the chassis and the entire powertrain are 3D printed. The production process starts with engineers inputting the specs of a particular component into a special software. Through advanced simulations, this software is able to design car components with unprecedented precision while improving efficiency and reducing structural material waste to the barest minimum. In other words, not a single gram of material is wasted during the production process. After the designs are completed, they are taken to an additive manufacturing chamber where they're brought to life by next-generation 3D printers. Experts say components manufactured through this process are typically lighter, stronger, and durable, and easier to assemble than those built by conventional construction methods. Currently, the Czinger 21C is assembled by laser-guided robots in an automated vertical assembly cell. Interestingly, this cell measures about the same size as a basketball field, yet experts say it can assemble up to 100,000 chassis per year. At this rate, the entire rear structure of the 21C can be assembled in less than 5 minutes, and the manufacturing process of an entire car from design to production can be completed within a few hours. Now that is absolutely insane, but certainly not as insane as the performance rating of the 21C. Trust me when I say the numbers on this beast will make your jaw hit the floor. With that said, let's check out how this thing really performs. Czinger prides itself as a high-performance automaker, and the California-based manufacturer lived up to that reputation with the 21C. Weighing in at 1,250 kilograms, the Czinger 21C is equipped with the world's most power-dense internal combustion engine. Primary propulsion is supplied by a twin-turbo 2.9-liter V8 engine, which cranks out 950 horses at 11,000 RPM. To top that off, it's got two electric motors, one for each front wheel, adding an extra 300 horses to the mix. Altogether, the all-wheel drive powertrain in the 21C cranks out a staggering combined output of 1,350 horsepower. This means it has a power-to-weight ratio of 1:1. So what exactly does this mean? Well, imagine a car where every kilo of weight is assigned to 1 horsepower each. That's exactly what the Czinger 21C offers, and it's almost unbelievable. Another cool thing about this powertrain is that it can run on different types of fuels, including gasoline, E85, and carbon-recycled methanol. Now, let's talk about speed. At peak performance, the Czinger 21C can reach top speeds of up to 281 miles per hour, and it can go from 0 to 60 in just 1.9 seconds. Beyond straight-line speed, the 21C generates over 2,000 kilograms of downforce at 190 miles per hour. Now, that explains why the 21C was able to beat McLaren's P1 lap record at the Circuit of the Americas. In case you didn't know, the McLaren P1 is a ridiculously fast car. It has a top speed of 217 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of 2.8 seconds. When the P1 set its lap time back in 2016, it created a lot of frenzy within the automobile industry, and the record stood unchallenged for the next few years. But once the Czinger 21C took to the track in 2021, it was clear that a new order was about to be installed. Brimming with raw pace and power, the 21C completed the course in just 2 minutes and 11 seconds, smashing the previous record of 2 minutes and 17 seconds set by McLaren P1. That's a difference of 6 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. The 21C surpassed the McLaren P1 lap record by 6 seconds. As if that wasn't enough, the 21C also set the fastest lap record of 1:25.44 at the Laguna Seca circuit, breaking the previous record set by the McLaren Senna by 0.18 seconds. That's utterly outrageous, and it goes to show the industry-leading capabilities that Czinger 21C possesses. One quick glance is all it takes to fall in love with the incredible job that star designer Dave O'Connell and his 6-man team have done with the 21C. From the shining body armor to the streamlined canopy glass and the sleek exhaust that emits X-shaped flames, this beast looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. I mean, just take a look at the bold and curved posture of the front. It brings back memories of the LMP1 Le Mans, and the elongated butterfly doors on both sides, they look absolutely futuristic. But more importantly, they allow for easy entry and exit. And before I forget, the rear spoiler deserves special mention too, especially for its ability to generate up to 2,500 kilograms of downforce at 200 miles per hour. Theoretically, this means the 21C can be driven upside down. A few years ago, this would have been deemed impossible for a road-legal car. However, Czinger is keen to push the limits of technology and innovation with the 21C, and if that involves doing otherworldly stunts like driving a 1,250 kilogram car upside down, we're all for it. With that said, let's do a quick tour of the interior. As you make your way into the car, you're greeted by the large 21C emblem etched on the rocker panel. In case you're wondering, that 21C actually stands for 21st century. Moving on, once you make your way into the car, you teleport into a different realm that looks eerily similar to the cockpit of a fighter jet. That's not a coincidence though. You see, while he was designing this beauty, Kevin Czinger was inspired by the SR-71, a sleek aircraft used during the Cold War era. And once he got the chance to bring his inspiration to life with the 21C, he didn't hold back. Ironically, Kevin is also a huge fan of superbikes, and that explains why the Czinger 21C has a 2-person inline seating configuration. Currently, the 21C has a yoke steering wheel and a modest infotainment system. But this is only a pre-production prototype, and you can expect to see a few surprises when it's mass-produced. Beyond the seating layout, the interior of the Czinger 21C is designed with luxury materials befitting of royalty. As we wrap up this video, I'll leave you with 5 interesting facts about this speed demon that you won't find anywhere else. 5. The Czinger 21C is the first human AI designed and 3D printed hypercar in the world. 4. The brake calipers of the 21C are built directly into the knuckle of the car. 3. All components on the 21C are bonded together using a special adhesive, eliminating the need for welding. 2. Nearly 100% of its chassis can be recycled. 1. Different parts of this car, including the chassis, can be upgraded as new technologies are developed in the future. We've said so much about the Czinger 21C already, yet it feels like we've not said enough. And that's not a surprise, because trust me, no matter how many times you see this thing, you'll never get enough of it. Well, except you're one of the lucky 80 exclusive customers who will purchase the 21C when it's made available to the public. The starting price is $2 million, by the way, so you might want to put your banker on standby. But while you're at it, please check out this next video where we explore the Hennessy Venom F5.